Top of the key for three! Splash! Big time three. Here comes Vice driving inside. Stolen, picked up by Samantha Marks. Oh, man, he made it happen!
Welcome to the Coca-Cola pregame show. Now, here is the voice of KVB's WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Tonight, the West Central Lady Trojans take on the Elkhart Christian Academy Lady Eagles for a regional championship. This is Indiana High School basketball. With us tonight, breaking things down and analyzing play, our sports analyst, it's Chris McGowan. Hey, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. This is KVB's WKVI Sports. Welcome you to the Tiger Den in Warsaw, Indiana 46580. We are back for more, set to continue the new era of Kankakee Valley Broadcasting Sports on 99.3 FM and around the world, streaming live on WKVI.com. Well, as we get ready for our 33rd basketball broadcast of the 2025-2026 season, we have talked with Tyson Mellon of the Lady Trojans on the Saturday Sports Line. We've also seen them in action several times this year. We witnessed the Lady Eagles of Elkhart Christian Academy become back-to-back sectional champions, beating another one of our area teams in the Culver Lady Cavaliers. That was last Saturday, so we know what these Lady Eagles bring to the table. When we look at the Lady Trojans of West Central, head coach Tyson Mellon is in his 7th season leading the girls program. They began their season beating Caston at home 33-30. They beat Knox at home 56-41. They lost to Morgan Township 43-33 on the road, then beat Tri-Township 34-30. On November 21st, they beat South Central on the road 47-35, then fell to their cross-county rival of Winnemac on the road 34-27. They beat Argus 38-14, then North White 44-26, and then Delphi at home 53-43. On December 18th, they fell to Tri-County at home 36-28. The Trojans then went on a 5-game winning streak, beating Washington Township 53-26, Michigan City 65-18, Hebron 54-14, North Newton 47-15, and DeMott Christian 42-21. We saw them fall to the North Judson Sanpere Lady Blue Jays 44-23. They then beat Lake Station 70-33, fell to Culver 39-25, and beat Pioneer to end the regular season 30-27. The Trojans started their sectional run beating Tri-County in a revenge game 47-42, then DeMott Christian in the semifinal round 59-22 and became sectional champions for the first time since 2014, beating Pioneer again in a tight one last Saturday 33-32 as they became sectional champions for the first time since 2014 as they come into this regional battle at a very good 18-6 on the year, and they went 4-2 in Midwest Conference play. Leading the Trojans in the scoring department is Macy Allen. She's our Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week, averaging 8 points per game. Right behind her is Sydney Mellon, averaging 6, and then rounding out the top 3 is Emily Bunger. She's averaging 6 as well. Leading the team in rebounds is Katie Scholes, averaging 8 boards per game. Cassidy Lattimore leads the team in steals, averaging 8 snags per game. Leading the team in assists is Chloe Indris, averaging 2 dimes per game. Their offense is averaging 43.1 points per game, and their defense is allowing 30 points per game. With us tonight is our sports analyst, Chris McGowan, is on the call. Welcome to the regional round, Chris.
Oh, yeah. Great to be here.
Great to be here in the Tiger Den. You say you love this gym here in Warsaw.
Yeah, I love this gym at Warsaw. A little bit different than the Tiger Den that I'm accustomed to, but yeah, it's pretty sweet atmosphere.
Well, they've got us at an interesting angle. We're actually baseline here, so the teams will be coming at us and away from us. So this is going to be an interesting call for me. I don't think I've ever done a basketball game from this angle.
Well, they're still playing on the same size floor, so just a different orientation for you. You'll be fine.
Well, your thoughts on the Trojans coming into today?
I tell you what, Coach Mellon's done a great job with that program, getting it back to where it has always been or was, back in the early 2000s. So just a fun team to watch, especially when they're hitting shots. They like to get up and down the floor. Now I think today they don't want to get into a running game. I think they're going to need to play in a more of a controlled half-court set. But again, if they're knocking down shots, they're a fun team to watch.
Well, and you got to feel good for them. The first time they won a sectional since 2014, and the fact that they're here, that's a big deal. That's
right.
A big deal.
You're coming into this, and it's kind of funny. I was going through the program here, and I counted 9 seniors total between the 4 teams.
Wow. So it's a young regional.
Young regional, and Elkhart Christian has the most. They have 4 seniors on the team.
Interesting.
So 4 of the 9 come from one team. So everybody else is just kind of like young and, maybe just taking it in. Now, Whitco, Whitco's going to have something to say about that. They're probably one of the top teams favored to win Class 2A. But, again, just one of those situations where, all 4 teams here are relatively young. So just kind of maybe soaking it in and seeing what happens here on this Saturday. That's why they play the game on the floor, not on paper.
Well, and we talked to Coach Mellon this morning. He seemed to be in high spirits.
Yeah, he seemed to be, like I said, them winning the sectional might have been a year earlier than what was really expected of this team. So again, but hey, you're not gonna. Yeah, you're not going to hand it back in and go, no. We were supposed to do this next year. No, it's going to be, use this as a way for the girls to learn what it's like to play in this type of atmosphere. Sure. So, again, they got nothing to lose. On paper, they're a heavy underdog, big-time underdog. So just go in and have fun and enjoy the moment. Relish it. Relish this situation.
Well, and he kind of talked about that this morning on the show, but also the fact that they got to come here this past Thursday. Talk about the importance of that, of bringing your team to the location, whether it be at sectional or regional and so on, to get a feel for the vibe.
Oh, yeah, get a feel for the surrounding, the spaciousness, because, Westville's got a pretty good-sized gym for a 1A school, but you could probably fit 2 of those gyms in here. Just to get used to the surroundings and the ambiance and the sound. So again, just to be able to get shots up, because every gym is different. Even playing or going to a school that we would play consistently with the teams that I've coached, I always like to get to a game an hour before the JV game started. That way my varsity kids could get on the floor and get as many shots up as possible.
Sure.
So to be able to come here and get up and down the floor and I'd always walk into a gym and I'd take a basketball and I would dribble the sidelines. I would dribble around the post holders for the volleyball, see if there's any weak spots.
Sure.
Just to kind of get to know the layout and know if I'm going to get any weird bounces in certain areas.
Well, we go ahead and turn to pay. That's interesting. I was watching something about Steph Curry. He does that a lot when he goes out to the floor. He'll bounce it in certain spots where he knows he's going to be controlling the ball.
Right.
And just to find dead spots in the floor.
In the floor. Yep.
That's interesting. Well, we go ahead and turn the page and look at the Lady Eagles of Elkhart Christian Academy. Head coach Jason Goon. He's in his 6th season already as the man in charge. They started their season strong, very strong, going 8-2 through the first 10 games. They then got even stronger, the final 12, going 10-2 to end their regular season. They started their sectional run, beating one of our other area teams, the North Judson Santerre Lady Blue Jays, in the opening round, 59-31. They then beat Trinity Academy in the semifinal round, 59-20, and then in the championship round, they beat our Cavs of Culver 37-27, as the Eagles are 21-4 this season and they went 6-0 at the top in Hoosier Plains Conference play. Leading the Eagles in the scoring department is sophomore Lily Maxwell, averaging 11.6 points per game. Right behind her is sophomore Kyla Yordy, averaging 10.4. And rounding out the top three, it's a freshman, Mia Hibbard, averaging 10.2. Hibbard leads the team in rebounds, grabbing 6 boards per game. Kyla Yordy leads the team in steals and assists, averaging 3.6 snags and 5.4 dimes per game. This Lady Eagle offense is averaging 59.2 points per game, and their defense is only allowing 29.2. They held the Cavs to 27 last week. Thoughts on the Eagles coming into today?
Another very fun team to watch. Young team, their core, granted they have 4 seniors, but their core is a group of sophomores and a couple freshmen. So they're here to stay for a while. They're not going away. The only way they're going to go away is maybe by success factor, and they get bumped up. But again, just a very good, fundamentally sound basketball team. They like to press in the full court, try to create turnovers, get some easy runouts and fast break points. So, again, just one of those teams that when the momentum starts to roll their way, everybody feeds off of it, and everybody starts knocking down shots at that point.
Well, and that's something we talked about with Coach Goon last week, is he said, last year when they won the sectional beating North Judson, that was he said they weren't expected to really do that because their history as a girls basketball program isn't quite what it has become now. And he said this year coming into the sectional, we've got a target on our back. So
right.
Now you come into the regional. They were first time ever back-to-back sectional champions. Now they have an opportunity to be the first time ever back-to-back regional champions. So that adds a little bit of pressure and weight.
Yeah, it does. And like I said, everybody, you got a bullseye on their back. So, I know that they would probably like to be able to get back to the semi-state and maybe get another chance at taking on the number 1 team in Class 1A in Marquette Catholic. But, again, you can't look past this West Central Trojan team. They're scrappy. They're go-getters. So, one step at a time here, 1 quarter at a time, 1 4-minute game at a time is what I used to always say. So, again, it's going to be a lot of fun. I just hope West Central can knock down some shots today.
We'll see what happens, as we are expecting a great evening, early evening of IHSAA Girls Basketball Regional Championship action, as we certainly appreciate you joining us on the Coca-Cola pregame show. Taste the feeling. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report is next. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
This is Bob Nice, former Winnemac Warrior, and if you're looking for legal advice, call the Nice Law Firm. We're proud to serve folks in Stark, Pulaski, and Jasper counties. We handle both personal and business law. Whether your family needs legal advice or you're a small business trying to keep up in today's tough business climate, we are here to help. Wherever you are in the Kankakee Valley, when you need legal advice, contact Nice, the Nice Law Firm, at 317-NICE-LAW.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac is family-owned and operated with 3 locations serving Pulaski County and the surrounding communities. Frayne Mortuary has provided our community with caring and compassionate service for loved ones. Our licensed staff is available to assist you with pre-need funeral planning and at-need funeral planning. We provide traditional burial and cremation services. We offer a full line of headstones and monuments at Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. It's our family serving your family.
Who's in? Who's out? It's the Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report with Mitch Columbi. Mitch?
Yeah, appreciate it, John. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been serving lives of the residents of Pulaski County and the surrounding area since 1963. We appreciate them supporting local high school sports and helping continue this tradition on KVB's WKVI. We have 0 injuries to report, as that is our Pulaski Memorial Hospital injury report. Stay tuned. We will hear from Jason Goon of the Lady Eagles and Tyson Mellon of the Lady Trojans. That's after this next break in the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
This presentation of our area's local high school sports is sponsored by Pulaski Memorial Hospital in Winamac. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is dedicated to providing excellent health care to improve the health and quality of life for the people and the community they serve. They will meet the community's needs and exceed their expectations by creating the best possible health care experience. For more information of the services they provide, call 946-2100.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Browns. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392, the Stark County Co-op.
Let's talk with the coaches on the Ancilla College Coaches Corner with Mitch Columbi.
Welcome into the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. I'm talking with head coach of the Elkhart Christian Academy Lady Eagles. It is Jason Goon. Coach, congratulations on the sectional championship, going back-to-back. Welcome to another regional round. What has to happen today to make it a back-to-back regional championship?
We need to play great defense, and we need to be able to move the ball on offense and not let it get sticky. We struggled against Culver with the ball not moving, and I think we got it worked out, so hopefully we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we definitely we cover the West Central Lady Trojans. They had a tough season against the Culver Lady Cavs and the North Judson Sanpere Lady Blue Jays, both teams you took care of in the sectional round. What are you expecting to see from the Trojans? Anything in particular?
I think they have the ability to shoot the ball really well. They've had some games where they've really lit it up from outside. And number 0, she's a handful inside in the paint, creating different driving lanes and stuff. So we got to make sure we can cut off the middle and then get out to their shooters and not let anybody get hot.
What's your message right now to Eagles Nation?
Thank you for the support. Cheer loud. We're ready to go.
Coach, I sure do appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student-athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Welcome back to the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. I'm talking with head coach of the West Central Lady Trojans, Tyson Mellon. Coach, here we are, regional championship round. Welcome. Congratulations on a sectional championship win, but that's behind you now. You take on a good Elkhart Christian Academy Eagles team. What do you know about them?
They're pretty good. Got a lot of shooters. They like to play aggressive defense and get up and down the court. We're going to have our hands full. Yeah, we talked this morning on the Saturday Sports Line. It's more about what the Lady Trojans need to do. What's something in the first 3 minutes of the first quarter you want to see from the Trojans? Yeah, we got to control the pace, control the tempo of the game. Take care of the basketball is going to be the number one thing. I heard a quote from Nate Oates the other day. You guys got to make shots, and that's the main thing. You can play great defense, and you can take care of the basketball, but if you don't make shots, it's going to be a long day. So hopefully we can do all three. You got to play good defense and rebound. You got to take care of the basketball, but at the end of the day, we got to make some shots. Hey, it's going to be a great atmosphere. Message to Trojan Nation. Hey, come on out and be loud and proud. We're going to need all the support we can get. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
All right, as we get set for Indiana High School Girls Basketball Regional Championship action. What are your Surf Internet keys to the game as a West Central Lady Trojan, Chris?
Get off to a good start. Don't let Elkhart Christian get so far out in front that you're battling the entire game. Keep it close. Give yourself a chance to win in the fourth quarter. And you do that by taking care of the basketball. You heard Coach Mellon talk, taking care of the basketball, knocking down shots, and controlling the tempo.
Surf Internet keys to the game for the Eagles.
Get off to a better start than West Central. Come out and bury them. Don't give them any confidence, because the longer you let this West Central Trojan team hang around, you're going to find yourself in trouble. So if you're Elkhart Christian, come out and try to bury them early.
That is our Surf Internet keys to the game. Stay tuned. Our LAP Way starting lineups are next. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Now's the perfect time to get speed and savings you can count on during Surf Internet's Winter Lifetime Savings Event. Power your home with fast, reliable fiber internet that includes free professional installation, starting at just $30 per month with AutoPay. There are no contracts, no added taxes, and no hidden fees. Plus, during the Surf Winter Lifetime Savings Event, you can lock in your low price for life. Visit surfinternet.com today. Restrictions apply. Not all speeds available in all areas.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere. Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox. Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989. Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
It's time for the LAP Way starting lineups.
For the Trojans of West Central and Francisville, Indiana, starting at point guard is Cassidy Lattimore. The 2 guard is Macy Allen. Starting small forward is Sydney Mellon. At the 4 is Katie Scholes, and at the 5 is Emily Bunger. For the Eagles of Elkhart, Indiana, starting at point guard is Kyla Yorty. The 2 guard is Lily Maxwell. Starting small forward is Justine Yorty. At the 4 is Ivy Clapsaddle, and at the 5 is Sydney Haviland. That is our LAP Way starting lineups. We'll be back to get set for tip-off. Don't go anywhere.
LAP Waste is your first choice for trash removal. LAP's Kirby Anderson.
We've went from 2 garbage routes to we're about ready to start the 5th route. We went from 10 roll-off trucks a day running to 16.
LAP's philosophy is this. Here's Honey Lamer.
Recycling is really important to us at LAP Waste. Our goal is to keep as much trash out of the landfills and help make our communities cleaner and make recycling easier for all of our customers in general.
574-542-4019.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas, average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
The tradition continues with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
From the Tiger Den of Warsaw, Indiana, welcome to broadcast number 33 of our 2025-2026 Indiana high school basketball season between the West Central Lady Trojans and the Elkhart Christian Academy Lady Eagles. A regional championship, it's on the line. I'm Mitch Columby. The tradition continues here on KANK, Key Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. You can stay up to speed on local high school sports in your area by following us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all KANK, Key Valley Broadcasting sports content. You can listen to us on your phone, tablet, or computer. Just go to one of our social media sites I mentioned, tap the link on our page. There are literally no excuses. Well, we are proud to let you know the public address announcer today in the Tiger Den is Keaton Anderson. The school board operators are Terry Berg, Rick Timmons, and Judy Timmons. The official scorekeeper is Teresa Harley. Our officials for today are Danny Torek, Scott Geist, and Lynn Blevins. With us this afternoon or early evening, breaking things down and analyzing play. We are honored to have our sports analyst Chris McGowan on the call. And you said you've had a good time with Danny Torek as an official in your history.
Yeah, he's a really good guy, and I've never had any problems with him. So he's just an all-around good. This is a good crew. I didn't recognize names, but now that I've seen faces, I recognize that this should be a well-called basketball game. You know, the one thing that that I'd like to see is the IHSAA is try to keep as many crews together,
so that they get each other.
They know how the game's going to be called. It's going to take these three guys, because I'm sure they've never worked with each other before. It's going to take them a while to get a feel for how their partners are going to call the game.
Sure.
So I think that leads to a lot of fans are always wondering why the game gets called different the further you get along into the tournament, and it's because you're working with guys you've never worked with before.
Right.
Again, it's a feeling out process by the teams, it's a feeling out process by the coaches, and it's definitely a feeling out process by the officials. But again, Danny's a really good guy, and like I said, this crew's a really good crew. So individually, that is, we'll see if they can work together.
Well, about a minute and a half before we have our national anthem and turn things over to Keaton Anderson here in the Tiger Den. A great atmosphere here in Warsaw, Indiana. The first time I've been here to broadcast a basketball game, but you said you have been here many times.
Yeah, the last time I was here to watch a game was when the North Judson St. Pierre Blue Jays, the boys, were here in the semi-state playing Fort Wayne Bishop Luers and Deshaun Thomas. It's been a while, and I actually was sitting underneath the far basket, underneath the basket there, and got to see that very first tip dunk, which would kind of set the tone. But
never forget that.
No, not in a high school basketball game, nothing like that. But again, it's always been a great atmosphere, and I've always loved watching a game here.
Well, today's tip-off is brought to you by Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac. We also appreciate them being the sponsor for the Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week Award, given out each week on the Saturday Sports Line, the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. We go live every Saturday throughout the school year at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on 99.3 FM, WKVI.com, streaming throughout the world. We'll stand by for our national anthem. We're so glad you've joined us for some regional championship basketball action. The West Central Lady Trojans are our only area team on WKVI left, so you knew we had to be here for them, taking on a very good Elkhart Christian Academy Lady Eagle team. We turn things over to PA announcer in the Tiger Den, Keaton Anderson.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you are able to do so, please rise. Gentlemen, bring your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Every morning, join Rich Wallen on the WKVI Morning Show, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central. You can catch local news as well for our area with Kankakee Valley Broadcasting news reporters Rusty Nixon and Becca Shepard. You can catch their stories on WKVI.com and Max983.net to stay up to speed in your local area. Here in about a half hour, you'll be able to catch Rusty Nixon on Max 98.3 FM as the Bremen Lady Lions are taking on the Andran Fighting 59ers. So we wish the Bremen Lady Lions good luck, one of Max's area teams. So WKVI and Max 98.3 FM have got you covered. KVB's here for both area teams. The Bremen Lady Lions, they're the real deal.
Yeah, and I think they're heavily favored to win that regional. I can pass along a couple of scores. The HNAC, the Hoosier North Athletic Conference, will be represented in the semi-state. North Miami won their regional this morning. And Coach Radke and the Rensselaer Lady Bombers, their season comes to an end at the hands of LaPel by a score of 63-42. So not shocked that LaPel won that since they were playing the regional at home. Kind of shocked by the margin of victory. So it's going to be interesting to, I'll give Coach Radke a couple days before I contact him, reach out to him to see what actually happened there. But, again, another great season by the Rensselaer Lady Bombers and Coach Radke. So, again, North Miami won. HNAC going to be represented in the semi-state. So
good for them.
And Rensselaer loses today.
Well, if you're just now joining us, we'll go through our LAP Waste starting lineups one more time. For the Trojans of Francisville, Indiana, at the point guard position is Cassidy Lattimore. The 2 guard is Macy Allen. Starting small forward is Sydney Mellon. At the 4 is Katie Scholes, and at the 5 is Emily Bunger. For the Eagles of Elkhart, Indiana, starting at point guard is Kyla Yordy. At the 2 guard is Lily Maxwell. Starting small forward is Justine Yordy. At the 4 is Ivy Clapsaddle, and at the 5 is Sydney Haviland. The Nice Law Firm is partnering with the Sherilyn Welter Foundation to donate money to help underprivileged kids in our area after each 3-point basket made during our broadcast. If you are in need of legal advice, contact former Winamac Warrior Bob Nice with the Nice Law Firm. They are proud to serve folks in Stark, Pulaski, and Jasper counties. They handle both personal and business law, so when you need legal advice, contact Nice, the Nice Law Firm at 317-NICE-LAW. That's 317-642-3529. The Lady Eagles will be in all white with purple trim. The Lady Trojans will be in all black with maroon trim. Home team will be Elkhart Christian. The away team will be the Trojans. We see Coach Mellon getting in there, a last word with the team, and this is where we always say it, MOT, moment of truth.
That's right, and you're always in for a game, or you're going to be in for a battle. Anytime you walk in and you see the opposing team's point guard wearing knee pads and elbow pads and all that, you know she's going to be a scrapper.
Basketball fans, we have the 1A Regional Championship. Elkhart Christian, West Central. If you're ready, make some noise.
Great atmosphere here at the Tiger Den as we are underway. Our web printing JT Shirt Shack tip, it's up. And the Trojans will control it. It's Cassidy Lattimore near side. Mellon back to Lattimore, swings it to the far side of the floor. Macy Allen, then up top inside now to Sydney Mellon, and it's stolen by the Eagles. That was number 11, Kyla Yordy, and she's leading the charge to Ivy Clapsaddle. Clapsaddle attacks, back up top, poked out of bounds by Cassidy Lattimore. For the visuals at home, we are at the end of the baseline, so the Eagles are going away from us, the Trojans are coming at us. Yordy, top of the key, swings it to the right. It's Maxwell. She attacks, back up top to Clapsaddle. Clapsaddle then finds Justine Yordy. Or Kyla Yordy, excuse me. Kyla drives in, back out to Clapsaddle. Clapsaddle brings it to the top of the key. Looking at that zone, Chris, we kind of wondered, and we see it from the Trojans here.
Yeah, Culver had success running their zone against the Eagles, so West Central going to come out and try to match that.
They get it to the free throw line, then back out to Kyla Yordy. She attacks, puts it off the glass, no good, fight for the rebound, and it's Emily Bunger for the Trojans with it. Bringing it forward now, Cassidy Lattimore to the corner, back up top to Lattimore. Already a minute 10 blown by here in the first. We are scoreless. Allen back up top to Bunger, then swings it near side. This is Lattimore back to Mellon, then to Bunger. Bunger into the free throw line. Back out, Mellon pops the three. Couldn't
Just
get
strong.
it looked good. And it's rebounded by the Eagles, and there'll be a quick foul as Mellon tried to track the board.
Yeah, good offensive possession there by the Lady Trojans. Got the look they wanted, just a little strong on the shot attempt. And Mellon's going to pick up her first foul.
Eagles have it. Yordi to the right elbow. Clapsaddle fakes once, goes by, couldn't get the layup, and it's rebounded by Katie Scholes for the Trojans. Picked off as she tried to push it forward to Allen. It's stolen by Yordi. Loose ball on the floor. The Trojans dive on it. They're going to call a jump ball here. And it will stay Eagles basketball.
Yeah, great effort there by Lattimore from West Central, diving on that loose ball.
Clapsaddle to take it out. Sideline out of bounds play. Kicks it in to Kylie Yordi. Yordi brings it across the timeline. She's met by Lattimore at the top of the 2-3. Then over to Justine Yordi to the far corner. Lily Maxwell. Maxwell back up top to Yordi. Swings it around the world to Clapsaddle. Then back to Yordi. Yordi top of the key. Dribbling. Hands off to Justine Yordi. Justine back to Kyla. Attacks the paint. Back out. Haviland then to the top of the key. Ivy Clapsaddle will get a big-time three, and that's a donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm. Full court pressure from the Eagles. They're trapped in the corner, but the Trojans will beat it and bring it across half court. This is Macy Allen. Oh, no, it's picked off by Yordi in the passing lane. Up to Maxwell. Lays it in left-handed. 5-0 early. Eagles lead. Trojans having trouble with that pressure. They're going to beat the half-court press, though, the full-court pressure, though. And then it's stolen back in the near corner from Emily Bunger up to Maxwell. Right-handed layup. 6 quick ones, and Coach Mellon says, let's call the timeout. And he wants a full. It happens that fast.
Yeah, they like to get out and create the turnovers and get the easy baskets. And that's the one thing that we talked about that can't happen. You're going to turn the ball over. I mean, their defense is that good. You just can't turn it over in situations where you allow easy layups like that. So, again, good time out here by Coach Mellons. Settle the girls down a little bit. When they break the press, I like what they're doing offensively and how they're moving against the zone. Just somebody needs to step up and knock down the shot.
L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. So you're talking in the timeout break maybe to calm things down a little bit.
Yeah, calm things down here. If you have something against this press to maybe get yourself an easy layup, run it now, but it looks like Elkhart Christian's going to switch up defenses here and going to go to a 1-3-1.
Mellon will get it in to Scholes, back to Mellon, then to Bunger to cross half court. She attacks, trapped in the corner, back out, inside, stolen. They tried to get it inside. Clapsaddle has it, up to Yordi, right-handed layup, and the Eagles keep pouring it on here, 9-0. Trojans beat the half court, and then a carry by Bunger. Little hesitant there.
Yeah, again, I think there's too much dribbling. Beat this press by passing the basketball. But again, just need to calm down a little bit and get that first basket to go through the hoop.
Eagles get out to the hot start. Chris McGowan was talking about the Trojans couldn't allow. And now they lead 9-0 with 4:30 to go in the first quarter. Mia Hibbard checked in for Haviland for the Eagles. She's one of the good players, and now there's an offensive foul here on the inside. They're going to call it on Ivy Clapsaddle here.
Yeah, it's an illegal screen there.
Holly will check in for Bunger for the Trojans. And they get it into Macy Allen, who then gets it back to Mellon. Back to Allen, crosses the half-court line. near corner. This is Scholes. Entry pass inside. Couldn't get it to go. That was Michaela Holly. Rebounded, though, by Mellon in the far corner. She kicks it back up top, finds Macy Allen. Sidestep, then back over to the top of the key. Cassidy Lattimore, far corner Mellon, driving baseline, picks up her dribble. Back up top to Lattimore. Lattimore back to Mellon in the corner. Then up top to Lattimore. Lattimore near side to Allen here. Then back to Lattimore. Zone defense here from the Eagles.
Good skip pass.
Open three from Lattimore is no good. Rebounded almost again by the Trojans, but Clapsaddle has it for the Eagles. Quick pass up to number 4. That's Mila Hanyon. She couldn't get it off the glass, but somehow Clapsaddle picks it up, and her shot in the paint is no good, but she's fouled and will go to the line.
Yeah, Michaela Holly there on the foul. Again, right now, if you're West Central, you got to find something to calm the nerves here a little bit and just settle down. Get that first basket to go in.
First of 2 from Clapsaddle is good. Loyalty, pride, and dedication are all attributes of an Ox Redskin football player, and like the Redskins, Keener Construction takes pride in their homes and community. Call Chad King today for your custom home build at 574-806-1387. Second on the way from Clapsaddle, can't get it to go. 10-0, they lead. 3:30 to go in the opening quarter. The Trojans have not had an opportunity to score. They've got open looks, it's just not dropping for them.
Yeah, right now, again, somebody needs to step up and knock down a shot. Get the ball inside right there.
Mellon at the top of the key. Reach in on Kyla Yordy.
I'd like to see Holly actually turn and face the basket. She caught it about 12 feet in the paint there, and the defense kind of slacked off a little bit. I'd like to see her be aggressive there and turn around and knock down that little 12-footer.
Bunger will come in for Scholes for the Trojans. They work it in on the inbounds pass. It's now in the hands of Michaela Holly, who pops it from the left elbow. No good. Tracked down by Mila Hanyon. Then up to Kyla Yordy. Back out Hibbard, wide open for 3. Got it. Big time 3. And that is a donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm. And the Trojans push it forward quickly. Emily Bunger, left-handed layup, no good, but the foul is called, and she will go to the line.
Yeah, big time 3 there by the freshman. We saw her hit several big time 3s against the Jays in that opening round game of the sectional.
First of 2 from Bunger is no good. That was their opportunity to get on the board. We'll now see Chloe Indris check in for Macy Allen. Second free throw, no good. Still 13-0 here. The Eagles lead. Hibbard. Skip pass overthrew Lily Maxwell. She saves it from going out of bounds, but it's tracked down by Michaela Holly, who then finds Lattimore. Up to Mellon. Sydney has it to the far corner. Indris back up top to Lattimore. Lattimore then over to Holly to the far corner. Bunger from 15 feet pops the shot, no good. Loose ball, she gets her own rebound. Back to Holly for 3, no good, and it's rebounded by Kyla Yordy. Yordy pushing the tempo, crosses the timeline, gets into the paint, puts up the shot, foul called, she'll go to the line.
Wow. Tell you what, this Elkhart Christian team, you got to get back defensively, and they're going to a little discussion here. A hard foul right there by Holly.
First of 2 on the way from Yordy is no good. It happens so fast, and we've talked about it before with these Eagles. They can put the points on in a hurry. We'll see Scholes check back in. Holly check out, also Sydney Mellon checking out. And then for the first time, we'll see Asa Moon, the junior, check in for the Trojans. Second free throw is good from Yordy. 14-0. Trojans have it. Lattimore loses it on the floor. Timeout, head coach Tyson Mellon. A 30-second timeout. She almost lost it, and man, they are getting a taste of this Eagle basketball right now. It's a mouthful.
Right. Yeah, if you haven't seen pressure like this, it takes you a while to get adjusted. And again, this Elkhart Christian team, they're number 4 in the state for a reason.
Yeah. This is game 1 of the regional here today at Warsaw. Game 2 will feature Eastside and Whitco. We, of course, are not doing that.
Yes, but Whitco,
they're good.
Yeah, I think they're ranked either 1st or 2nd in Class 2A.
So out of the timeout, the Trojans will get it into Bunger, across the half-court line. They still need to get on the board. Far corner, deep 2 on the way. Got it. That is Cassidy Lattimore, and they finally get on the board. 14-2 is the score. The Eagles lead. It's Justine Yordy up top. Mia Hibbard all alone. For 3 is no good. Rebounded by Kyla. Back to Mia Hibbard in the corner. Entry pass into Haviland. Haviland spin around. Shot from the post is no good, and rebounded by Emily Bunger. Bunger, she's going to bring it forward. Crosses the timeline. Gets it to Chloe Indris in the corner. Then back. Hand off to Asa Moon. Moon, then to Lattimore. Lattimore to the corner. This is number 3, Katie Scholes. Then up top, then inside to Bunger. Near corner to Indris. Indris back to Moon. Moon skip pass, far corner. It's Lattimore. Lattimore back up top, almost overthrew her, but tracked down by Scholes. Then to Indris, then the near corner. 3 on the way from Asa Moon is no good, and rebounded by Haviland. Eagles pushing it. It's Kyla Yordy. Yordy back to Haviland. Haviland over to Hibbard. Hibbard fakes the 3, goes inside, pops from about 14 feet, no good. She tracks her own rebound down, back to Kyla Yordy. She attacks the paint, dump off to Lily Maxwell, no good, and rebounded by the Trojans. 44 seconds to go in the first. Up to Bunger. Back up top to Lattimore. Lattimore, and a blocking foul on Lily Maxwell.
If you're West Central here, try to hold this for 1 shot. I know you're down 12, but you get the ball to start the second quarter, so try to steal 2 possessions here, get 2 scores, get yourself back into it.
We'll see Sydney Mellon check back in, also Macy Allen, Cassidy Lattimore, and Chloe Indris will check out for the Trojans. Sideline out of bounds play. Emily Bunger to take it out. She kicks it in to Katie Scholes, then finds Macy Allen. Allen back to Scholes. Scholes to the corner. Mellon drives baseline, dump off inside to Bunger. Bunger back out, corner 3 on the way. Got it by Asa Moon, and that is another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm. 14-5. Here's another 3 on the other end by Kyla Yordy. Another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm. Last 6 seconds. Emily Bunger has it. Gets into the paint. Puts up the shot. No good. Too hard. Loose ball. Picked up by Moon on the inside. And that will be the end of the first quarter. 17-5. The Eagles have the start they wanted. We're going to take a break and come back. Second quarter action on the way.
Howard's Marathon in Winamac has a reputation built on getting things done right. With 30 years experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winamac. Call 574-946-6894.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
Back here in the Tiger Den of Warsaw, Indiana, 17-5 is the score. The Elkhart Christian Academy Lady Eagles lead the West Central Lady Trojans. We go to the second quarter. Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Chris McGowan. We're so glad you joined us for some Saturday early evening basketball action, regional championship basketball action. We start the second, and the Trojans will have it to Sydney Mellon. Looking at that zone, skip pass to Cassidy Lattimore. Lattimore at the top of the key. At the volleyball line, back to Sydney Mellon. Mellon looking inside, nothing there. Back up top to Macy Allen. Allen swings it back over. 3 on the way from Sydney Mellon. In and out. No,
back in.
dropped. Oh, man.
In, out, back in.
Another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm, and that's the start the Trojans need for the second.
Yeah, good offensive possession right there. Got a good look. Need to get a stop here defensively, but again, that zone. Hibbert doing a good job of finding the open spot there and knocking down the 10-footer.
Yeah, just inside the paint. It's now 19-8, 11-point lead for the Eagles. Swatted in the passing lane by Ivy Clapsaddle. The Eagles almost had another steal, but it'll go out of bounds, and the Trojans will have it here. Bringing it across is Cassidy Lattimore. Lattimore over to Sydney Mellon. Mellon, trap comes into Bunger at the left elbow. Loose ball stolen by Haviland. And the Trojans will steal it back. I have no idea. Haviland just let her have it.
Yeah, I don't know if Haviland was hurt.
To
I
Lattimore.
maybe they were expecting a whistle. I thought maybe Haviland was hurt there.
Then to Scholes. Then back to Lattimore. Lattimore up top to Scholes. In the passing lane was Ivy Clapsaddle, and they steal it. And now Clapsaddle finds Hibbert. What a play! Left-handed layup, and the and one goes.
Yeah, in that first quarter, the West Central Lady Trojans had 7 turnovers. It's going to be a long day if you're going to turn the ball over 7 times in a quarter.
And the end one will go for Hibbert. 21-8. 6:35 to go in the first half. The Eagles lead. Sydney Mellon, far side of the floor. Skip pass in the passing lane. It's Ivy Clapsaddle all alone. Right-handed layup blocked by Macy Allen. Tracked her down. Rebounded by Mia Hibbert. And now a foul on the inside. I believe it'll be on Sydney Mellon.
Yeah, again, just not sure what the Lady Trojans were looking at there. Threw that pass right into the chest of the defender.
Mellon will check out. And checking in, I think, is Scholes. The Eagles will get it in, and a travel right off the bat by Emily Ball, by Sheridan Maxwell, the senior who checked in a moment ago. Now Sydney Mellon will come back in, and Asa Moon to take a seat.
Again, West Central starting to settle in here. They just need to get a couple scores and a couple stops in a row.
Inside of the free throw line, Macy Allen. Back out to Lattimore. Lattimore up top to Bunger. Bunger to Sydney. Here comes Mellon. Stops at the short corner. Inside to Scholes. Then finds at the top of the key, Lattimore. Worked it inside. It's going to be stolen by the Eagles. And here's Mia Hibbert. Picks up her dribble up top to Hanyon, then finds Hibbert. Back to Clapsaddle, far side of the floor here. Clapsaddle inside to Hibbert, double comes, triple comes, back up top to Justine Yordy, swings it over to Clapsaddle, then to the far corner. That's Hanyon, back to Clapsaddle. And a reach in will be called on Cassidy Lattimore.
But I tell you what, both defenses are, I would imagine being on offense against both these defenses, you probably think there's got to be 7 or 8 girls out here.
It's a lot.
Because every time somebody catches it, there's somebody right there in their grill. So both defenses doing a good job of being where they're supposed to be. It's just right now, Elkhart Christian's knocking down shots, and West Central's not. Elkhart Christian was 9 of 17 in that first quarter.
They work it in to Kyla Yordy, who checked in for Mia Hibbert. Then up top to Clapsaddle. Back to Kyla. Fakes the shot. Tried to get it outside, but no. She overthrew, and it goes out of bounds. A turnover for the Eagles.
Yeah, in that first quarter, West Central was 3 of 15. That's not going to get it done, 33%. Like I said, Elkhart Christian was 9 of 17.
Lattimore brings it across. Over to Mellon. Mellon skip pass, overthrew Lattimore, and it goes out of bounds. Asa Moon will check in for Sydney Mellon here. Tough situation for the Trojans right now. 5 minutes ago here in the first half, 22-8, the Eagles lead. Justine Yordy, and now we have a whistle on the inside. It'll be a defensive foul. They're going to call it on Cassidy Lattimore.
It'll be her second.
They'll kick it into Clapsaddle. Then up top to Hanlon. Then over to Maxwell, back to Hanlon. Then to Kyla Yordy. Kyla gets it to Clapsaddle. Then back to Maxwell. Maxwell dribbles it out, back to Justine Yordy. Swings it to Kyla, around the world, far corner. It's Hanlon. Then up top, Kyla. Hezzy, then to Justine. Then to Clapsaddle, back to Kyla. Looking at that zone here. Finds Justine Yordy, swings it all the way to the corner. It's Clapsaddle, back up top, 3 on the way from Mila Hanlon. Splash, and another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm. Trojans cross half court. It's Indris. Chloe gets it over to Macy Allen. Allen up top to Emily Bunger. Bunger back to Allen. Allen dribbles, picks it up, then into the free throw line. Scholes then finds Indris, who then tried to dump off. A lob pass to Asa Moon, and it goes sailing over her head.
I'd like to see that, fake that high pass, and a nice bounce pass there. And a little baseline slide there by the Trojans for a layup, but tried to go over the top and just threw it too hard.
Justine Yordy has it on their side of the floor for the Eagles. It's up top to Lily Maxwell, then swings it over to Kyla Yordy. Back to Maxwell. Maxwell fakes the pass right, back to Kyla this side. Then up top to Hanlon, then to the corner, Justine. Justine Yordy, then to Mila Hanlon. Inside to Kyla Yordy, back out to Clapsaddle. Clapsaddle spins, gets into the paint, puts up the shot, can't get it to go, and it's rebounded by Asa Moon. Chloe Indris. Saved by Macy Allen, right to Hanlon. Then it's stolen back in the passing lane by Chloe Indris. Helter-skelter right now. Back to Katie Scholes to bring it across half court. Scholes picks up her dribble to Macy Allen. Pops the 3. Can't get it. Loose ball, last touch by the Trojans. It'll be Eagle basketball.
Shots are just a little short right now for the Lady Trojans.
Timeout here by the Elkhart Christian Academy Lady Eagles. Will keep it here. It's just kind of tough right now if you're Trojan Nation.
Yeah, I mean, Elkhart Christians, it seems like they're hitting everything that they're throwing up, and really, you're down 25-8, and Elkhart Christian has shot the lights out. Yeah. So you just got to think that you can just get a couple stops and you start knocking down some shots, that you can climb back into this thing. But right now, again, West Central needs to get shot. They need to get shot attempts. Right now, the turnovers are killing them, and the attempts that they do get, everything's short right now. So I'd like to see them try to work the ball inside, try to get some shots in the paint if you're West Central.
So out of the timeout, the Eagles have it. It's Clapsaddle to bring it forward. To Lily Maxwell. Then inside to Kyla Yordy. Back out to Clapsaddle, and now we have a whistle on the inside here.
I have an update to score from Jimtown in the 1A contest there. At the end of one, it was Fremont 16, Marquette 15 at the end of the first quarter. But with 1:11 to go in the first half, Fremont goes on an 8-0 run to go up 29-21 with just over a minute to go in the first half. And that's at Jimtown. Fremont leading the number 1 Marquette Catholic.
Good for them. Yordy goes to the line because they are in the bonus now due to the foul from West Central. She hits the first of 2. Second on the way is good, 26-8. Bringing it across. Oh, no. Stolen in the passing lane. Kyla Yordy, and she'll lay it in easily. This is opening up here big time. 29-8, 2:30 to go in the first half. Pick up the dribble. It's over to Sydney Mellon. Trap comes. She picks her dribble up. Skip pass to Macy Allen. Top of the key. Near corner. It's Indris, fakes the pass, back up to Allen. Allen, then over to Indris. Indris, entry pass to Bunger. Turnaround shot in the paint, no good. Last touch stays here, out of bounds.
Tell you what Elkhart Christian does really well is they lane really well. They're not playing a defender, they're playing passing lanes. If you take a look at their defense in their 2-3 zone, the girls are in the passing lanes all the time. So, again, if you're West Central, you got to keep moving and finding the openings in that zone.
They kick it up top, then inside to Bunger. She pops it from about 14 feet, no good, and rebounded by the Eagles. Kyla Yordy has it. Kyla will bring it across half court here. She hands off to Hanlon, then finds Mia Hibbard. Hibbard, top of the key to Maxwell. Entry pass into Haviland. Low post, back up top. Hibbard pops the three, can't get it. And Kyla Yordy will come up with the rebound. She then gets it to Lily Maxwell inside the paint. Dump off to Haviland, takes the foul, no good, but she'll go to the line.
Relentless on the offensive glass there are the Eagles.
So Haviland at the line to shoot two. The first of two is no good. We'll see Michaela Holly check in. Checking out is Emily Bunger for the Trojans. Second free throw from Haviland is no good. And it's rebounded by the Trojan, Sydney Mellon. Mellon finds it to Scholes, brings it across half court. Bounce pass to Sydney Mellon was too hard. Stolen by the Eagles, up to Lily Maxwell. Left-handed layup's no good. Rebounded by Mellon. And now we have a whistle here, I believe, on Kyla Yordy.
Yeah, foul there on Yordy. Reach in.
The Eagles have pulled back that full court pressure, but they are meeting them right at about half court. Scholes gets it past the half court line to Indris. Then to Macy Allen up top of the key. It's Scholes back to Allen, pops the three. Can't get it, and it's rebounded by Mia Hibbard. Stolen back by the Trojans, then stolen back by Hibbard. She throws it forward. It's Kyla Yordy. Dump off to Maxwell. Right-handed layup goes. Pushes it forward to Macy Allen. Allen up top to Scholes. Scholes. Sydney fakes the three, then up top to Scholes. Drives in, puts up a shot inside the free throw line. No good, and rebounded by Mia Hibbard. Last 40 seconds here in the first half. Kyla Yordy pushing the tempo coast to coast. Takes the bump off the glass. Right-handed. 33-8. Have the Trojans scored in this quarter?
Yeah. 3 points.
That three.
I tell you what, the Kyla Yordy, for only being a sophomore,
she's good.
Is good.
So there was a foul on the play by the Eagles, so the Trojans have it for a sideline out of bounds play. They find Macy Allen in the corner, up top to Scholes, then find Sydney Mellon. She drives into the paint, takes on three Eagles and draws the foul, will go to the line.
And that foul's going to go on Haviland. Her first, team's third. But Mellon to the line to shoot two here for the Trojans. Need these in a big way.
They had 5 in the first quarter. Now they will have 4 here in the second with 22.3 seconds to go in the first half. She hits the first of 2. Mellon at the line. The second one on the way. And it rims out. Rebounded by Mia Hibbard. And now a reach-in foul on Katie Scholes, the junior.
That's one, you're 84 feet away from the other basket. You know, you're in foul. You're already in the bonus, so just get your hands out of the way and get back. Instead, you're going to give up 2 free throws here.
And this will put Mia Hibbard at the line. First of 2, sinks it 34-9. Asa Moon will check in for Sydney Mellon. Justine Yordy will check in for Haviland. Second is good. Last 20 seconds here, the Trojans to bring it across half court. Scholes picks up her dribble, spinning, still has it to Macy Allen. Allen picks up her dribble. Entry pass to Michaela Holly. She attacks, puts up the shot, and it'll go out of bounds. Tough situation here. Oh, last touch by the Eagles. It'll be Trojan basketball. I even think the Trojans thought that no Eagle had touched it, but they did.
Forced shot there by Holly.
Last 3.8 seconds here of the first half. The Trojans have it. Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. Kicks it up top. Scholes does. Into Asa Moon at the free throw line. Couldn't get it. Loose ball, and that will be the end of the first half. 35-9. The Elkhart Christian Academy Lady Eagles are hoping to become back-to-back regional champions. They still have the second half to go, but they are looking strong. We're going to take a break and come back for the Frayne Mortuary halftime show. For Chris McGowan, I'm Mitch Columbi. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, agriculture has been a cornerstone of our business for more than 135 years. Our personal relationships within the ag community run deep for multiple generations. If you're looking for a financial partner that knows, understands, and supports agriculture, I'd love to hear from you. I'm Isaac Blue, ag banker at First Farmers. Come into our Knox, North Judson, or Culver branches, or visit us online at ffbt.com when you're ready to talk about growing your operation. First Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is proud to be our area's newest sales representatives for Pioneer Hybrid Seed. This is Andy Awald. Pioneer offers top-of-the-line genetics, a complete portfolio including alfalfa and wheat seed, and cutting-edge seed traits and technologies. Combined with exceptional financing options, Pioneer provides the total package, one that we are proud to be able to offer our customers. If you are currently working with a Pioneer sales representative, you have made a good choice. If you aren't, let Farm Fertilizers and Seeds show you how Pioneer can work on your farm. Call us today at 867-2441 to answer any of your questions.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
To 9's the score here in the Frayne Mortuary halftime show. The Eagles lead the Trojans. I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. On the call with me is our sports analyst Chris McGowan. A tough first half for the Trojans. They just weren't able to make it happen the way they wanted to, Chris. The Eagles pounced on them early, and they did it often.
Yeah, right now it's just coming down to too many turnovers for the West Central Lady Trojans. 14 in that first half. 7 in the first, 7 in the second. Again, when you have more turnovers and points, that makes for a long day.
You got to feel like Coach Mellon's just probably pulling his hair out right now, because there were just so many things that it wasn't that the Eagles were doing to them. It was that self-inflicted wounds.
Yeah, self-inflicted. Right now, we talked about West Central. They needed to be able to hit shots, and 3 of 19, 16% is not going to cut it.
Flip side, the Eagles, they're doing exactly what they wanted to do.
Yeah, got off to a good start, creating those turnovers and fast break points, just dominating. 17 points in the first quarter, and that's how impressive. Think about this: they scored 17 points in that first quarter, and they went 3.5, maybe even 4 minutes without even scoring a bucket. I mean, it was 0-0 for the longest time in that first quarter, but then just like that,
happened quick.
It goes from 0-0 to 9-0 in a matter of like a minute. So again, got off to the start after the first 4 minutes that they wanted to get into, and not giving this West Central Lady Trojan basketball team any hope of getting back into it.
It'll be interesting to see. We'll break down stats momentarily, as this is the Frayne Mortuary Halftime Show. We appreciate you joining us. High school sports in Indiana thrives because of our dedicated IHSAA officials. These men and women ensure fair play, safety, and the integrity of every game, from Friday night football to basketball tournaments and beyond. Without them, there are no contests, no rivalries, no memories for our student athletes. Sure, sometimes we may disagree with a call. It's all part of the passion, but at the end of the day, we're all in this together. Officials, broadcasters, coaches, players, and fans united in supporting local high school sports. We thank all of the IHSAA officials. You make it all possible. Frayne Mortuary Halftime Show continues after this.
Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac is family-owned and operated with 3 locations serving Pulaski County and the surrounding communities. Frayne Mortuary has provided our community with caring and compassionate service for loved ones. Our licensed staff is available to assist you with pre-need funeral planning and at-need funeral planning. We provide traditional burial and cremation services. We offer a full line of headstones and monuments at Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. It's our family serving your family.
Do you know what to do when you see a down power line? The answer is very simple. Stay far away. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want you to know that down power lines can be very dangerous. Even if they come off the power pole, they still may be energized. Call 911 and wait for instructions from the fire department or power company. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want to keep you safe.
Since 2012, All Grain Transport has proudly served our area farmers. What started with Adam, his wife Lindsay, their oldest son Leland, and 1 truck, All Grain Transport has grown into 11 trucks strong and a family of 5 L's. All Grain Transport specializes in efficient grain hauling during harvest, and with on-site storage, customers can harvest faster and market their grain long after the season ends. From grain to a variety of ag needs, All Grain really can transport it all. All Grain Transport is proud to help continue the tradition here on WKVI Sports, so call them at 574-225-6131. That's All Grain Transport. Family driven, community strong, and built to haul it all.
Web Printing at JT Shirt Shack in Winnemac is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. Web Printing at JT Shirt Shack provides all your printing, screen printing, apparel, and embroidery needs. Call 574-946-3551 and ask for Tina if you want to look cool like the KVB crew. We appreciate them and their support toward helping continue this tradition. 35-9, the Eagles lead the Trojans. Frayne Mortuary Halftime Show continues after this.
Get all of your automobile needs done at Sideline Automotive. They're thankful the community has trusted them and voted them the #1 tire store, #2 place to get your oil changed, and one of the top 3 places to go for auto repair. For off-road performance and complete auto repair, call Joey at 574-249-5537.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
Back here at the Tiger Den in Warsaw, Indiana. We're talking stats here with our sports analyst Chris McGowan. What's jumping out on the page right now?
Well, the turnovers 14-6. West Central. That's a stat that you don't want to be. That you don't want to have the larger number in. Kind of like golf, you want the lower score win there. But 14-6 on the turnovers, and Elkhart Christian right now is +7 on the glass at 19-12. But again, just shooting. 13 of 26 for the first half for the Lady Eagles. 5 of 7.
Wow.
From three-point land. Again, just shooting lights out from behind the arc. Get this. West Central's 3 of 19 from the floor, shooting the basketball. They are 1 of 10 from 2. 10%. You're not going to win. You're not going to win any basketball game shooting 10%.
That's tough
from the 2-point.
That is so tough. Well, we're getting ready to start the second half as the Nice Law Firm is partnering with the Sherilyn Welter Foundation to donate money to help underprivileged kids in our area after each three-point basket made during our broadcast. If you are in need of legal advice, contact former Winamac Warrior Bob Nice of the Nice Law Firm. They are proud to serve folks in Stark, Pulaski, and Jasper counties. They handle both personal and business law, so when you need legal advice, contact Nice, the Nice Law Firm, at 317-NICE-LAW. That's 317-642-3529. First 3 minutes for the Trojans have got to be big.
Yeah, you're down 26 here. You got to first 3 minutes. You got to cut this to under 20, and just keep trying to chip away at it. You want to have it down around 10 or 12 going into the fourth to give yourself a puncher's chance.
Well, we'll start the third quarter. The Eagles will have possession here. Up 35-9. It's been their way this afternoon here in Warsaw. It's Justine Yordy. Back to Kyla Yordy. Cassidy Lattimore all over. A little more intense here to start the third is the defense from the Trojans. It's Lily Maxwell now with it. Maxwell looks inside. Dump off the Clapsaddle at the free throw line. Clapsaddle spins around. Double comes. Foul. They'll call a reach in here. I think they're going to... No.
I'm going to call a jump ball. Tied her up.
So it will be a jump ball, and it is Trojan basketball. Turnover for the Eagles. And now here comes Katie Scholes. They push it forward to Macy Allen, back to Cassidy Lattimore, into Emily Bunger, then drives in, back out to Scholes, short corner, got it from 16 feet. Good start for the third. 35-11 now. Cassidy Lattimore picking up full court. Yordy will cross half court and get it to Ivy Clapsaddle. Reach in on Lattimore.
And that'll be her third, if I'm not mistaken.
Mia Hibbard will check in quickly for Ivy Clapsaddle. Lily Maxwell to get it in from the sideline. Looking for someone. She does find Justine Yordy. Yordy brings it back out, picks up her dribble, then into the free throw line. It's Mia Hibbard. Spins around, far corner, three on the way from Lily Maxwell. Splash! And another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm.
Tough, tough, tough.
Trojans bring it across. It's Lattimore. Swings it over to Sydney Mellon. Deep three on the way. Couldn't get it, and it will be tracked down by Haviland. Haviland then up to Mia Hibbard. Hibbard to bring it across, up to Kyla Yordy. She attacks the paint, dump off baseline. It's Lily Maxwell. They're just on the same page. And then up to Macy Allen. It slips through her hand, and she is just beside herself.
Yeah, just not a bad pass right there. Just a lack of concentration. Just didn't look it all the way in.
Maxwell brings it forward. Back out to Hibbard, swings it over to Yordy, then to Justine Yordy, back to Kyla. Kyla, Lattimore on her. Brings it to the right elbow, to the near corner. Maxwell spins around, goes baseline, double comes, dump off inside to Justine Yordy, and now we've got a foul on Katie Scholes, the junior for the Trojans.
Lady Eagle basketball to the left of the basket.
Out of bounds play underneath her own basket. Eagles to get it in. It's Kyla Yordy looking for someone. Finds Lily Maxwell. Maxwell picks up her dribble in the near corner. Dump off inside to Haviland. Right-handed layup's no good. Rebounded by Emily Bunger. Bunger up to Scholes. Scholes back to Lattimore to bring it across. Up to Macy Allen. In the corner, back up top to Cassidy. Then back to Allen. Allen, entry pass into Scholes at the low block. Puts up the shot. Got it to go.
Yeah, good offense there. Just good patience. Good things happen when you take care of the basketball.
Eagles bring it forward. It's Mia Hibbard. Hibbard gets it back to Lily Maxwell. She attacks the paint, crossover, gets inside, and a nice move by Lily Maxwell. And here comes Lily. She didn't have the first half she wanted. Now she's getting it in the second. What did she have in the first half?
Oh, boy. She had a lot of breakaway layups. She ended up with, in the first half, 6 points.
Yeah, she's already got that here in this quarter. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Eagles. It will stay Trojan basketball here.
And the Lady Eagles going to a 1-3-1 quarter court defense here out of the 2-3.
Lattimore has it at the top of the key at the volleyball line. Skip
Nice
pass,
pass.
far corner. Macy Allen pops the three. No good, and rebounded by Mia Hibbard. It's a good look. And here come the Eagles. Yordi up to Maxwell. Saves it from going out of bounds. Spins around. Puts up the shot. Blocked by Scholes. She stays with it, though. Jump ball will be called, and that is a turnover for the Eagles. Trojan basketball. 42-13. The Eagles lead. 4:58 to go in the third.
Again, right now, West Central not doing a very good job of getting back. Maxwell is just beating them up and down the floor right now.
Lattimore to bring it across. She gets it over to Mellon. Sydney has it. Picks up her dribble. Skip past to Macy Allen. Three on the way in the corner. Splash! A donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm, and that's got to be a good sign from Macy Allen. Lily Maxwell with it to Kyla Yordi. Oh, nice move. She will be called for the double, though. What was the score at the half?
At halftime, it's 35-9. So 7-7 here in the third quarter.
And the Trojans have already scored 7 here in this third. Turnover, another one for the Eagles, and the Trojans have it. It's Cassidy Lattimore to bring it forward. 4:25 to go in the third. Lattimore crosses half court. Gets it to Bunger. Bunger over to Sydney Mellon. Mellon picks up her dribble, up top to Scholes. Scholes then finds Allen. Allen dump off inside. It's Scholes, turnaround shot, no good, and it's rebounded by Justine Yordi. Yordi then to Kyla Yordi. She crosses half court. Nice find inside to Mia Hibbard. To the far corner, Lily Maxwell fakes, pops the three, couldn't get it, right to Sydney Mellon.
Yeah, the Lady Eagles were actually man-to-man that last possession. They're man-to-man now. I think it might be the first 2 times I've ever seen them play man-to-man.
Scholes attacks, back out to the corner. Sydney Mellon, then to Emily Bunger. Bunger to Allen, another three, rattles around, and that is another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm. Clapsaddle has it for the Eagles, gets into the paint, blocked by Bunger, rebounded by Justine Yordi, and her putback is good. 44-19. Much better third for the Trojans, but the Eagles are still putting up points.
Yes, they are.
Mellon up top to Bunger, swings it to the corner. Macy Allen, then back to Lattimore. Lattimore dribbles out, picks up her dribble now. Skip pass to Sydney Mellon. Mellon attacks, she loses her dribble, it goes out of bounds. A turnover for the Trojans.
You had the right idea there with the drive. Just very active hands by the Lady Eagles. Another turnover for the Lady Trojans.
Holly will check in for Bunger for the Trojans. 2:58 to go in the third.
So again, better quarter offensively for the Lady Trojans. The only problem is getting matched point for point. The Trojans are up 10-9 in this quarter.
Clapsaddle on the inbounds pass to Lily Maxwell. She'll bring it forward, crossing the timeline here. Maxwell to Kyla Yordi. Pops it open three, top of the key. Too hard, rebounded by Mia Hibbard. Her putback's no good. Rebounded by Justine Yordi. Then up top to Clapsaddle. Swings it over to Yordi. Then to Lily Maxwell. A three, no good. Rebounded by Clapsaddle. Then back to Maxwell. Another three. There'll be a foul on the floor before the shot. They won't count it.
Foul on Clapsaddle there.
Wow.
Too aggressive on the screen.
Mellon to get it in. She does to Michaela Holly. Holly brings it across.
Nice back door.
To Scholes, puts up the shot. Couldn't get it to go, but she's fouled and will go to the line. L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season.
Yeah, nice back door there. I would have liked to have seen her finish on the other side of the rim. First free throw short. Been a story of the day here for the Lady Trojans. A lot of shots that are short, hitting the front part of that rim.
Mia Hibbard will check out for the Eagles, and checking in is Mila Hanlon, the freshman. Second free throw is good from Scholes, 44-20, 24-point ball game, 2:30 to go in the third. Eagles will bring it across. It's Yordi, crosses the timeline, dump off, back door. It's Lily Maxwell off the glass, no good. Loose ball, last touch by the Eagles. It will be Trojan basketball.
I think if Maxwell had that to do over again, she'd use the glass there.
Yeah.
I used to tell my girls, hey, it still counts as 2 points, whether you use the glass or don't use the glass. Use the glass. They're not going to subtract a point because it's not as pretty.
Finds it to the hands of Sydney Mellon in the far corner. She picks up her dribble up top to Cassidy Lattimore.
And back to a zone here by the Lady Eagles.
Lattimore. Michaela Holly at the top of the key. Over to Macy Allen. Allen picks up her dribble. Skip pass back to Sydney Mellon in the corner. Trap comes. She picks up her dribble. And it'll be stolen by Kyla Yordi. Here comes Kyla from the passing lane. Back up to Clapsaddle. Clapsaddle back to Yordi. She's driving baseline. Help comes. Picks up her dribble. Back to Clapsaddle. Ivy thought about a three, but no. Then to Yordi. Yordi. Trap comes. Picks up her dribble. She's in trouble here.
Timeout.
And a timeout. A full timeout by head coach Jason Goon. We'll join him. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKBI.
Hello there. Is this that Last Choice Insurance?
No, sir. This is First Choice Insurance.
You mean Second Choice Insurance?
We offer homeowners, auto, farm, commercial, life. Let us know how we can be of guidance.
Okay, I got it now. First Best Insurance.
So contact us, First Choice Insurance, at 574-896-3482 at North Judson, or jingle us at 574-772-5370, and one of our wonderful local agents will take care of you.
Get fiber fast internet starting at just $30 per month with auto pay and free professional installation during Surf Internet's Winter Lifetime Savings event. Power your home with fast, reliable fiber internet and enjoy no contracts, no added taxes, and no hidden fees. And when you join during the Surf Winter Lifetime Savings event, you lock in your low price for life. Visit surfinternet.com to get started. Restrictions apply. Not all speeds available in all areas.
Kankakee Valley Broadcasting, bringing you Indiana High School basketball on 99.3 FM. The Valley.
Out of the timeout, the Eagles will find a three from Justine Yordi, no good, and it's rebounded by Emily Bunger, and Bunger gets it to Cassidy Lattimore to bring it forward to Sydney Mellon. Mellon has it up top to Lattimore, inside of the free throw line. Bunger attacks, and a foul will be called. She'll go to the line.
Hey, good aggressive move there by Bunger. Just got fouled, try to knock down 2 free throws here for the Trojans. Good offensive set there against that zone. Hit, a 1-3-1 alignment there offensively for the Trojans. Got the ball in the middle and just attacked.
Bunger, first of 2, is no good. Second is good. 44-21, last minute 15 of the third here. The Eagles get it into Clapsaddle. She'll cross half court. Clapsaddle then finds Yordi. Yordi back to Clapsaddle, then finds Hanlon for 3. Got it. Another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm.
And she's a freshman, that number 4.
Mila Hanlon. And the Trojans have it. Stolen in the passing lane. Kyla Yordi has it from Lily Maxwell. Back to Maxwell. Left-handed layup goes. 49-21. Lattimore to bring it across. Finds Sydney Mellon to the corner. Michaela Holly back to Mellon. Mellon, top of the key to Lattimore. Lattimore over to Chloe Indris. Finds it to the hands of Michaela Holly. In the passing lane again, it's stolen. Kyla Yordi. Coast to coast, left-handed layup goes.
Good strong finish there by Yordi.
Last 15 seconds here, up to Indris. Reach in foul.
Tell you what, the 2 sophomore guards and the 2 freshmen for this Elkhart Christian team are good.
Yes, they are. Scholes will come in, and Asa Moon will as well for the Trojans. Cassidy Lattimore will take a seat along with Sydney Mellon. Bunger to get it in to the corner. It's Indris. Last 8 seconds here. Asa Moon back to Indris in the corner. Last 3 seconds. Top of the key. Scholes to the corner. 3 on the way. Asa Moon, and that will be the end of the third. No good. 51-21's the score. The Eagles are in control. We're going to take a break. Come back. Fourth quarter action. It's on the way.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express. There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Back here at the Tiger Den of Warsaw, Indiana, the Elkhart Christian Academy Lady Eagles are leading our West Central Lady Trojans 51-21. They are looking like they will go back-to-back regional champions. And a big-time 3 out of the quarter break by Mila Hanlon. Another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm. 54-21 now, Chris. And then the Trojans will throw it away, overthrown to Michaela Holly in the corner. It's just been a tough afternoon for the Trojans.
Yes, it has. So, real quick here, they got 54 points. The 2 freshmen and the 2 sophomores have accounted for, if I do the math here real quick, 29, 39, 48 of the 54 points.
My gosh. Yordi has it, handing off to Lily Maxwell. Maxwell attacks the paint. Loose ball stolen by Emily Bunger. She gets it to Katie Scholes to cross the timeline here. Scholes, then to Holly, inside to Bunger. What a find off the glass. That's the kind of things the Trojans are going to need to do here on every possession. 7 minutes to go in the fourth. Eagles have it. Lily Maxwell with it. Bump foul on Asa Moon. Little body.
Oh, boy. 54-23 here.
Sydney Mellon will check in. Michaela Holly checks out. Cassidy Lattimore checks in. And Asa Moon will check out for the Trojans. Lily Maxwell to get it in. She finds Mia Hibbard. Hibbard back to Kyla Yordi. Yordi takes the pick from Hibbard. Brings it near side, crosses over, back to Hibbard. She attacks the paint, puts up a floater, off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Emily Bunger to Chloe Indris for the Trojans. Up to Scholes, then finds Sydney Mellon. Entry pass to the low block, Emily Bunger, back out, corner 3, Mellon. Couldn't get it, and it's rebounded by Mila Hanlon. Here come the Eagles, it's Kyla Yordi. Yordi drives baseline, picks up her dribble. Far corner pass to Lily Maxwell. No good for 3. Rebounded by Kyla Yordi. Back out to Hibbard. Unconscious for 3. Splash. And another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm. They're getting it when they want, how they want, whenever they want. Entry pass into Scholes. No good off the glass and rebounded by Hibbard. 6 minutes to go. Hanlon has it. Over to Yordi. To the corner at Maxwell. Inside to Hibbard. Hibbard back out. Hanlon pops another three. No good, and rebounded by Chloe Indris. To Cassidy Lattimore to bring it across. Finds Sydney Mellon. Mellon picks up her dribble. Gets it to Chloe Indris. Then to the corner. Lattimore, entry pass to Katie Scholes. Scholes picks up her dribble, entry pass to Bunger, back out up top to Sydney Mellon, then to Lattimore, and she'll be called for the travel.
A lot of like 2-foot passes here. The spacing for the Lady Trojans is not very good here in this basketball game. A lot of passes that are being thrown hard from a very short distance.
Michaela Holly will check in for the Trojans. Also for the Eagles, it's Sheridan Maxwell. Three on the way from Mia Hibbard is no good. Rebounded by Hanlon on the inside, and a whistle. Foul on the floor here.
Wow. Turnovers coming into the fourth quarter again. West Central 19, Elkhart Christian 10.
Wow. They kick it up top to Haviland, inside to Hibbard. Turnaround shot blocked by Asa Moon, but the Eagles save it. Finds the hands of Hanlon for three. Another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm. 60-23, the Eagles are in charge. 4:40 to go. Lattimore to inside to Holly, and then another three by Asa Moon. It moved so quickly. Another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm.
Tell you what, I like what West Central's doing offensively. Just not enough of it because they're turning the basketball over and just not consistent enough knocking down shots.
Hanlon drives baseline, dump off to Haviland inside. She will get fouled, can't get it to go, and she will go to the line. First of two from Haviland is no good. Several substitutions for the Trojans. We'll see number 5 come in, Sammy Franscovio. Also, Emily Bunger comes back in. And Asa Moon. Missed the second. Katie Scholes will bring it across. Scholes to Moon. To Franscovio. Dump off inside. Bunger off the glass. No good. And rebounded by Mia Hibbard, who then finds Kylie Yordi. Yordi to cross the timeline. She attacks, gets into the paint, draws the foul. Will they call it on the floor or in the act of shooting?
I'd say in the act of shooting. Yeah, she's going to get 2 shots here.
Loyalty, pride, dedication are all attributes of an Ox Redskin football player. And like the Redskins, Keener Construction takes pride in their homes and community. Call Chad King today for your custom home build at 574-806-1387. She hits the first of 2. If I'm not mistaken, we're at the point of a running clock, Chris.
Yes, we are. Well, I don't know if there's a running clock in regional.
Moving it forward to Asa Moon, looking inside. Loose ball hits the deck. It's the Eagles and the Trojans fighting for it. Kyla Yordi will come up with it. And now a 30-second timeout called by Elkhart Christian at the 3:32 mark, 61-26.
We knew coming into this game that it had the potential to turn out like this. But again, you're West Central, you've got 2 seniors. You knew that you were going to have to play a perfect game, and Elkhart Christian was going to have to help you by missing shots. They haven't missed shots.
Yeah.
You knew you were going to turn the ball over, probably not to the tune of more than 20. But again, it's just been even, the runouts on the turnovers, that's created a lot of easy points and easy baskets for Elkhart Christian. But even on the missed shots and the offensive rebounds, just the runouts. It's one pass. It's one pass to the outlet, and the second pass is to Maxwell for a layup. Again, the West Central Lady Trojans got to do a good job of getting back defensively. But again, as of right now, just use this as a learning experience and as fuel to come back here next year.
Eagles will get it in, and then they will throw it away, trying to get it.
The cameraman in the front row was open.
To Kerrigan Tyron, who checked in. Several new faces on the floor for the Eagles here. Lattimore to Sydney Mellon, skip pass to Indris. Foul called, and there is the running clock.
Yeah, there's a running clock, and maybe it's just the state finals where they won't do a running clock.
That could be. Sideline out of bounds play. Emily Bunger to get it in. She does to the corner. It's Mellon up top to Bunger, swings it over. Lattimore into Indris, then to inside, back out to Franscovial. Dump off the Bunger from Indris is no good. Rebounded by Indris. Her putback's no good, and rebounded by Mia Hibbert this time. Stolen back by Cassidy Lattimore, then to Emily Bunger. Bunger pops the three. Couldn't get it, and it's rebounded by Mila Hanlon. Hanlon to bring it forward. Stolen in the passing lane by Chloe Indris. They tried to get it to Mia Hibbert, and then a foul called on Hanlon. But the clock keeps ticking. We will also see number 21, Kayla Schlatter, senior, check in for the the West Central Trojans. Sorry. We cover so many doggone schools, and then
with directional names.
Yeah.
North, south, west.
And Alora Nafziger, the freshman, checks in. Bunger over to Lattimore, swings it over. Then to the corner. It's a three on the way from Indris, and it'll go high and hit the strap, and that calls the play dead. Eagle basketball here. We'll also see Emily Ball check in, a freshman for the Trojans, and Cassidy Lattimore will check out. Michaela Holly will check in for Emily Bunger. And I think I just heard Coach Goon say no threes. 1 minute to go. Just want to let this clock tick here. Hanlon inside. Threw it away. And it's stolen by the Trojans, Franscovial. And here come the Trojans. It's Chloe Indris. Over to Schlatter. Inside to Franscovial. Pops up the shot, and a foul will be called. She will go to the line. And that's where they'll stop the clock. 40.9 seconds to go in this ball game.
Again, just that's a great learning experience for the Lady Trojans. They'll actually be at full strength next year. DeMaustin wasn't able to play, recovering from a knee injury. That's a 6-foot presence on the inside that you have to scout for and you have to plan for, because she's a heck of a post player.
Hanlon brings it across. They'll make the free throws. 61-28. Last 25 seconds here. The Eagles are going to hold it, it looks like. It's Hanlon with it. Last 20 seconds. And you can hear Eagle Nation clapping, cheering their Eagles on. They will be back-to-back regional champions, beating the West Central Lady Trojans 61-28. Tough loss for the Lady Trojans, as they will end up going 18-7 on the year. They went 4-2 in Midwest Conference play. We'll take a break and come back for our Collins Insurance post-game show. We'll have our Stark County Co-op play of the game, as well as our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. That's all up next in the Collins Insurance post-game show. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration your local Armstrong dealer a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
Welcome to the Collins Insurance Agency's post-game show.
61-28 is the final as the Elkhart Christian Academy Lady Eagles become back-to-back regional champions, beating the West Central Trojans. Mitch Columbia along with our sports analyst Chris McGowan. The Eagles are just a special group.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that freshman and sophomore class, really, really good. And then you throw in the senior clap saddle. Yeah, that's a special five right there.
They will move on to semi-state, where they made it last year. They came short of making it to Gainbridge Fieldhouse last year, so we wish the Eagles good luck and see how things play out for them moving forward. But your overall opinion on this matchup today, it just it started, like you said at the halftime break, where it was scoreless there for several minutes, but then, what was it, 7 points, just boom,
yeah,
boom,
within
boom.
a minute. Within a minute, I think it was like 9-0, just over a minute going off the clock. You get some turnovers. Actually, I think it was Clapsaddle, I think, may have hit the first three at the top of the key, and that got him going. And then 3 straight turnovers and 3 straight layups. It's 9-0 in the matter of a minute. So it's hard to overcome. And then, you're not going to win very many basketball games when you only shoot 25% from the floor.
Yeah.
So West Central picked the worst time to have a bad shooting night. So again, I think if you were to talk to Coach Mellons at the beginning of the year, saying, "Hey, this young group's going to be playing in a regional championship against the number 4 team in the state," I think he'd probably say, "I'd take it."
Definitely.
So again, nothing to be ashamed of. Again, just the turnovers. Total 28 turnovers, or no, that's total 22 turnovers for the Lady Trojans.
Well, we'll take a break, come back. We'll have our Stark County Co-op play of the game here in the Collins Insurance post-game show. For Chris McGowan, I'm Mitch Columbia. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere.
Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox.
Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989.
Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care closer to home. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is all about community and keeping our community spotlight shining on the accomplishments of our youth. That's why PMH is proud to be a sponsor of our local high school sports action on WKVI, our community radio station. Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care closer to home.
Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of local sports. Steve and Donna love being members of the community and would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home, right here in Stark County. Whether you're buying, selling, or relocating, call Osborne Advantage Real Estate today at 574-896-2567 for guidance and instant support.
It's time for the Stark County Co-op Play of the Game. Let's return to the voice of WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
We congratulate the Elkhart Christian Academy Lady Eagles becoming back-to-back regional champions, beating the West Central Lady Trojans 61-28. We've seen a lot of Elkhart Christian. We did
a couple weeks, yeah,
the last couple of weeks. But we go ahead and bring in our sports analyst, Chris McGowan. Your thoughts for our Stark County Co-op Play of the Game?
Well, in a game where the Lady Eagles never trailed, I'm going with that first three-pointer. By Clapsaddle there in the first quarter at the top of the key, caught it in rhythm and nothing but net. And from that point, it just it went downhill real quick for the Lady Trojans. And that came probably just over 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. So the three-point basket, again, by Clapsaddle, just got the Lady Eagles rolling. And they never looked back. They never trailed in this contest.
Well, that is our Stark County Co-op Play of the Game. We'll take a break and come back for our Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game. That's up next here in the Collins Insurance Postgame Show.
The team at LAP Waste is ready to serve you. Here's Honey Lamer.
Yes, we are so blessed at LAP Waste. We have been able to expand our staffing, and we have some amazing drivers, office help. We are just absolutely blessed in the group that we currently have.
Kirby Anderson, how does someone reach out to LAP to become a customer?
It's real simple. They can either email lapwaste@yahoo.com, and then we will get in contact with them, or they can call the office at 574-542-4019.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
Time to announce the Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game. Mitch?
Appreciate you, JT. It's time now for our Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game, given in memory of Ashley Derrickson, a 2008 graduate of North Judson Sandfair High School who battled cancer throughout her high school career before losing that battle on December 12th of 2008. We'll tell you who's earned that honor after this word from 5-Star.
5-Star, the largest meat and grocery store in the area, focused on quality, value, and customer service. The 5 stars in the name of the store come from 5 family members of the original owner serving in World War II, each one represented by a blue star on a flag hanging in the front window of the family home. That's why even decades later, 5-Star is known for its dedication to service. Now that dedication means savings for you. 5-Star, one of the We Care stores, the area's largest meat and grocery store, focused on quality, value, and customer service. Located, you know where, in the Knox Mall.
So what are you thinking?
Well, we talked about it a little bit there in that fourth quarter. The 2 sophomores and the 2 freshmen, 55 of the 61 points for the Lady Eagles. So we're going to go Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Players of the Game.
Okay.
And we're going to go with the group.
Wow.
Let's see. Lily Maxwell, number 2, 5'2", sophomore guard. Mila Hanlon, the 5'5" freshman guard. Ivy Clapsaddle, the 5'6" senior. She's the lone senior. Actually not. Take that back. Sorry. We're going Kyla Yordy and Maya Hibbard. Sorry, Clapsaddle. I thought about including her and going with the 5, but I'm taking her out. We're going with the 2 sophomores, or the 2 remaining. Kyla Yordy, the 5'5" sophomore guard, and Maya Hibbard, the 5'9" freshman forward, who plays more like a guard, who can step out and knock down the threes. combined 55 of the 61. Maxwell and Yorty each had 15 apiece. Hanlon had 12, and Hibbard had 13.
Yeah.
So 55 of the 61 points.
Wow.
For the Lady Eagles. 2 sophomores, 2 freshmen. And that's the team coming in with the most seniors on the roster.
Yeah. And you had a score update you saw where Marquette got a upset here.
Well, yeah. Michigan City Marquette Catholic goes down. The number 1 team in Class 1A loses to the number 3 team in Fremont by 12.
Wow.
64-52,
and that's who
I think it
Elkhart
was.
Christian could see down the road potentially.
Right. We don't know how it's going to match up with the semi-state pairings yet, but obviously Elkhart Christian and Fremont will be in the same semi-state. We don't know where it's going to be yet, depending on who wins the other 2 Class 1A games. But again, just a great performance here. A workmanlike performance by the Lady Eagles.
And it's interesting, you look at last year's run for Elkhart Christian. They beat Fremont in the regional 41-36. They fell to Lafayette Central Catholic in the opening semifinal or semi-state game. Of course, semi-state's now 2 games now. But that is how Elkhart Christian ended their season last year, falling in the opening game of semi-state 47-36 against Lafayette Central Catholic. So they did beat Fremont in that regional last year. So very interesting scenario. The Elkhart Christian Academy Lady Eagles went 21-6 last year. They are now 22-4 going into semi-state next weekend.
Well, actually, we know 3 of the 4 teams, I think, because North Miami won. North Miami will be in that semi-state. Elkhart Christian and Fremont. I haven't seen a score from the other 1A North Regional contest yet. So a very good 1A semi-state. Be interesting to see where that's played.
And that was our last area girls game of the season. It's kind of hard to believe we finished up our girls basketball season here on WKVI.
It's been fun.
It has. It's flown by.
Always does.
Really, really fast. And let's talk about the Trojans. While it didn't end the way they'd wanted it to, still a lot of things to be proud about. Winning a sectional championship for the first time since 14.
Yeah, and again, the injury to DeMoss, your post player, your post presence, kind of changed up what you had to do going into this season. You become more guard oriented, relying on shooting the 3-point shot and creating turnovers. And when you're not creating the turnovers that lead to easy points, and you have to rely on the 3-point shot, and that shot's not falling, you kind of struggle. For the game, the West Central Lady Trojans 5 of 18 from the 3-point line, where the Elkhart Christian Academy Eagles 10 of 18 from the 3-point line. So again, Elkhart Christian was 23 of 47 from the floor for 49%. The Lady Trojans 9 of 36 for 25%. So hard to win a basketball game. Hard to win a basketball game when you turn the ball over that much and you shoot as poorly as you did.
Well, we congratulate the West Central Lady Trojans on a job well done this season. You went up against a very formidable opponent that really handled things in the sectional. That Culver game, though, that's one that any of the teams that will face Elkhart Christian will probably watch that film back of what Culver did.
Yeah, and West Central had success in the quarter court defensively. It just came down to too many easy breakout baskets by the Lady Eagles. So again, Monroe Central will be the 4th team. So again, just one of those deals where you can't give up the easy scores, and West Central gave up the easy scores on turnovers, and then just like I said, on the runouts on a defensive rebound. 2 passes and Elkhart Christian's got a layup at the other end. That can't happen. You got to get back better than that defensively if you're the Lady Trojans. But again, good learning experience here. Let's see if they can take this into the off season and and build it for future success.
I think we're going to have an opportunity to talk with head coach of the Elkhart Christian Academy Lady Eagles, Jason Goon, here momentarily. He kind of gave me a little thumbs up. He's going to work his way over here. Of course, he's celebrating right now. They've been cutting the net down here at Warsaw in the Tiger Den, and he's holding that hardware. Do you blame him, Chris? He's got the regional championship trophy in hand.
Oh, yeah, there would be nobody taking it from my hands if that was the case. That's for sure. Don't blame him.
Let's talk about the work that he's put in with this Elkhart Christian team. You know, they have really never had this success before, and I think it goes to show if you put the work in, the time, the effort, the energy, good things will come down the road.
Yeah, and he's somebody when I was the head coach at Tri-Township, him and I communicated quite frequently, sharing game film. Yeah, 6 years. This is his 7th year, I believe, as the head coach. So, again, you put in the time, you put in the effort. You get kids that buy into your system, and good things happen. So, great to see him have success. Again, just I wouldn't put that trophy down either if I was him. So right now he's Mr. Photogenic right now.
Yeah, we may not be able to get a word
so,
with him. We'll see. I hope we get a chance to talk to him here. But man, you gotta be happy for them. It's been a long time. Man, they started things off getting revenge against the North Judson St. Pierre Lady Blue Jays, where the Blue Jays got the better of them in the regular season. We found out that was just an off game for the Eagles that night. They had full strength, and the Jays were just ready for them. But they got revenge in that opening round of sectionals. Then they took care of Trinity Academy, and then they beat the Culver Lady Cavs to get here today. And we know the Cavs, we know the Jays. That was not an easy run for the Eagles, especially against the Culver Cavs. So, they earned their shot to get here today. And you heard from Coach Goon in the pregame show. He was anticipating the Trojans he goes, they can shoot. If they're having an on night, we don't want to, we want to be able to pounce on them early like you were kind of saying there. So the Trojans just weren't able to get the ball in the bucket tonight.
Yeah, not consistently enough. And again, and that's a credit to the Lady Eagles and their defense in that 2-3 zone. They do a good job of laning, and what I mean by that, playing the passing lanes. They're not really playing a person. They're looking at the basketball, and they really aren't looking at who they're guarding or who's in their area, but they know where that person is, and they play in the passing lane. So again, if you're not accustomed to that, you have to be able to read what the defense is doing, because there's going to be different openings. And you got to find that opening, and you got to flash to it again, and be strong with the basketball. But I tell you what, this game becomes a lot easier when you make shots.
Yeah, no kidding.
Thank you, Mr. Obvious, right? First long-time listener, first-time caller. But again, when you're able to make shots consistently, and that's what Elkhart Christian was able to do here this afternoon. And it just opens up so much more you can do defensively. They actually started to play a little bit of man-to-man, played some 2-3 zone, played some 1-3-1, did some diamond and one press, did some 1-2-2 full court press. So you saw a plethora of different defenses that you have to be ready for if you're going to take on this Christian Academy, Elkhart Christian Academy Lady Eagles team.
Well, we'll take a break and come back. We hope to catch a word with the winning coach, Coach Goon. He gave me a sign. He was going to work his way up here, but he's taking pictures right now. So we'll take a quick break, come back, see if we can get a word with him as we wish them luck moving forward to semi-state. Don't go anywhere. Looks like he's going to work his way here now. So we'll take a quick break and come back. Don't go anywhere. This is the Collins Insurance Postgame Show.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
This is Bob Nice, former Winnemac Warrior, and if you're looking for legal advice, call the Nice Law Firm. We're proud to serve folks in Stark, Pulaski, and Jasper counties. We handle both personal and business law. Whether your family needs legal advice or you're a small business trying to keep up in today's tough business climate, we are here to help. Wherever you are in the Kankakee Valley, when you need legal advice, contact NICE, the Nice Law Firm, at 317-NICE-LAW.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
Back here at Warsaw High School at the Tiger Den, Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Chris McGowan. We saw 15 threes today total between these two teams, and that is more donations to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm to do nice things for underprivileged kids. 61-28, the Elkhart Christian Academy Lady Eagles beat the West Central Lady Trojans. The Lady Trojans will go 18-7 on the year. KVB's WKVI Sports will be back in action Tuesday night to see the North Judson Santerre Blue Jays host the Culver Cavaliers for some boys basketball action. That's right here on 99.3 FM and online at WKVI.com. We also remind you to join us every Saturday throughout the school year for the Saturday Sports Line. That is the longest running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. We go live every Saturday throughout the school year at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on 99.3 FM, WKVI.com, streaming throughout the world. If you missed today's Saturday Sports Line, don't worry. We remind you of the Saturday Sports Line replay every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern and 6 p.m. Central. We also invite you to join us to follow us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. I don't think we're going to get a word with head coach Goon. He has got a lot of celebrating to do, so we wish the Eagles good luck on the rest of their journey. But final word from you tonight, Chris.
Just use this as a learning tool if you're the Lady Trojans. Great learning experience, and there's no better experience than on-the-job training, and you got on-the-job training today. So again, nothing to hang your head over, and come back stronger next year.
Well, he just pointed at me, so he's going to walk his way over here. We're going to word with the winning head coach, Jason Goon. I don't believe they had representation broadcasting them today, so we'll kind of fill the spot for him since we've been covering him the last few games. It'll be nice to have a word with him, and of course you said you've had a chance to talk to him over the years. He was asking you about Marquette Catholic, you said.
Right,
so,
last week.
But now they don't have to worry about that. You'll be able to break the news to him right now as here he comes. It's head coach of the Elkhart Christian Academy Lady Eagles. A lot of celebrating to do tonight, Coach. Congratulations on going back-to-back.
Thank you very much. It's a lot of fun.
I can
the
tell.
Adrenaline and the rush of the game is so much fun to be a part of.
Well, the game's a lot easier when you hit shots.
100%. Everybody can coach when they're making shots, right?
Right. Well, hey, you were asking me last week about Marquette Catholic. You don't have to worry about them. Fremont knocks them off.
Yes, they did. And I tell you what, Fremont, I've got a lot of their film and been watching. They're a really good team.
Right.
They got two super really good players and other role players that are doing a great job for them. And for them to knock off Marquette Catholic, they must be something special.
Well, and that was who you beat in the regional last year, we saw through the record books. So
yes.
It's a team you're familiar with, and they may have returning players, I assume.
They do. Yep.
So you'll have some familiarity there going on. But talk about this win tonight against the Trojans. I mean, you guys, it took you a few minutes there, but I mean, that's 7 quick points. I mean, it happened in a hurry, Coach.
Yeah, that's the way that we played all year. We started off, I felt a little sluggish, but when our defense gets going and can force some turnovers, we can put points up in a hurry. And, the other thing, too, is we shot the ball. I don't know what the stats were, but we shot the ball really well tonight, I think.
Yeah, he has it right here. You did shoot the ball very, very well.
I can't read that.
You can't read that?
He's in a mode right now.
Well, you were 23 of 47 from the floor for the game.
Fantastic.
Yeah, 10 of 18 from 3.
You can't do much better than that.
No.
And now's the question. You take the next step. This is where you were last year. You fell to Lafayette Central Catholic in the opening round of semi-state. Talk about what you're going to be preparing for. Now that you've been there before, you know what to expect in that type of atmosphere. Talk about moving forward and what the hope is for this team. I'm sure you want to get to Indy.
Absolutely. Last year was unexpected. We believe we could do it, but we'd never done it before. So after we got there, I was a little concerned the moment would be too big for us, but it wasn't. We had a bad 4 minutes in the third quarter that took us out of the game a little bit. I really believe the girls are going to be focused. The moment won't be too big for them, and I think they're going to be ready to go.
I want to ask you, okay, so last year was a little unexpected. People think as coaches all we do is just show up and coach. Yeah. But all the stuff that goes on around getting ready to make a trip to semi-state. What did you learn from last year's experience that you may do different this year to get your girls prepared for that?
It's a really good question.
He hasn't got that far
yet.
Yeah,
that's a good. I haven't let myself go down that road yet. But I think we need to be focused on the first game, whoever we end up drawing. And as far as the girls know, that's what we're going to focus on. But the coaches will be looking behind the scenes at what for the second game if we're fortunate enough to make it that far. I think logistics is one thing. If you get the 10 o'clock game, we got to get up early, really early, and that's unusual for us. So I don't know. It just, we're just going to take it as it comes and just enjoy the moment. I'm excited because my birthday's next Saturday, and I told the girls, I said, I want 2 years in a row. I want to celebrate my birthday with the team. And that was kind of a battle cry at halftime tonight. So
well, that's cool. So, and we won't know till tomorrow where the semi-state's going to be played, right?
Yes.
And which regional winner you guys draw.
Yes.
So that's something new that they draw it after the regional games. They draw everything, and then they figure out where it's going to be played.
Yeah.
Do you have any preference on where you'd like to see it played?
Well, originally I was kind of thinking LaPorte because they're on Central Time, so that gives us an extra hour in the morning. And I thought if Marquette won, there was a good chance we would be there. But with Fremont winning, I can't imagine they're going to send Fremont all the way to LaPorte.
Right.
So I think every other destination is a good hour and a half bus ride for us, if not longer. So no, we're just happy to be in the game.
Petition the state. Elkhart Northside Gym would be a good place.
It would be wonderful. Wouldn't it? I would love it.
Well, Coach,
and it's a great gym.
It is. It's fantastic.
Well, I sure do appreciate you coming up and talking with us. We've got to know you over the last few weeks. Of course, we did your game last year where you beat North Judson in the sectional championship, your first ever sectional championship as a girls program. So congratulations. It's been an honor to see see the girls grow and the work that you've put in. Back-to-back regional champions, Coach. Congratulations.
Thank you guys very much. I really appreciate your time.
Yep. Absolutely. All right, that is head coach of the Elkhart Christian Academy Lady Eagles, Jason Goon, here as he is a back-to-back regional champion. You heard it here first on WKVI. Well, like I said, we're back in action this coming Tuesday night to see the Blue Jays host the Cavs for some boys basketball action in the nest, baby. I love it. But our final in this one saw the Elkhart Christian Academy Lady Eagles beat the West Central Lady Trojans 61-28. From all of us here at KVB, we thank you for listening to Indiana High School basketball. For our sports analyst Chris McGowan, our in-game announcer John Thompson, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. We are Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Thank you for listening to Indiana High School basketball on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Sponsored in part by Coca-Cola, Culver's Portside Marina, L&D Farms, Farm Fertilizers, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Lawrence Farms, Mark's Body Shop in Knox, Zingo Express, Pulaski Memorial Hospital, Stark County Co-op, The Auto Park with locations in LaPorte, Plymouth, and Bremen, USW Local 9551, Collins Insurance, McGrath Refrigeration, Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack, Kankakee Valley REMC, Osborne Advantage Real Estate, Keener Construction, LAP Waste, Sideline Automotive, Howard's Marathon of Winamac, and 5 Star. We'd like to thank our sponsors for their dedication in supporting local high school sports and helping continue the tradition on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Here's the three in the corner on the way! Yes! Yes! Big time three at a big time moment.